My name's Susie Payne and this is Andy Edmeades, and we're the writers, directors and producers of Help Yourself Sitcom. This is our charity shop, and Help Yourselves is all about a charity shop that's struggling. Staff are not brilliant.
Useless.
Not very good at selling anything, which is a problem for a business that relies on selling things. And so the charity shop is going to close. Andy and I first met when we were touring with a production called The Tempest. And Andy's mum at the time was working in a charity shop, and so every story that she would come home with, she would tell Andy, they would laugh. Andy would come and tell me the next day at work, we would laugh, and we just thought, this hasn't been done. I've never seen a comedy set in a charity shop before. We thought it needed to be done. These stories that we were hearing needed to be told. We've both got quite a dark, sick sense of humour, which is probably not a good indication of our personalities, but I think it works well when you're script writing comedy.
We hope.
We hope, yes.
It's really the idea of the fact that the staff don't do anything to help the customers.
Yes, dear.
Have you got a toilet we could use, please?
First of all, we don't do that sort of thing. And secondly, there's a toilet at the station. And C, I wouldn't wish that toilet of ours on anyone.
I think it's one of the lines, at some point, a sort of throwaway line in one of the scenes, where one of the volunteers has brought in some pasta for everyone to share, and nobody wants to try it because she can't cook. And she says, help yourselves, dig in. And it kind of came from that.
This has been the biggest surprise, actually. I thought we would really struggle to get cast because we know a lot of younger actors, sort of 25 and under, really. And most of the characters in this are older, sort of 40, 50 plus. So we put an advert on Casting Call Pro, and we had so many responses. We had
778 responses.
Which is incredible for a free project. Plus we had people through our own website as well that heard about us through the paper, on the radio. And so we whittled that down to about 50, 60 who we saw at the beginning of August at our auditions, and we've cast completely from that day. So luck,
and the auditions,
a lot of luck, I think. We cast that really well.
The auditions were fantastic, weren't they? We had such strong auditions that we could have chosen from a number of different actors. We were very, very lucky. We literally could have our pick. It was as if we had some £1 million budget. That's how it felt, because we had such a choice of fantastic talent. So that was the cast, and then the crew has been even more amazing, really, hasn't it?
More help really, and people getting in touch and hearing about the project. I think it's something different for this area as well, something quite fun to get involved with. Also, we picked it, luckily, at a very good time. A lot of actors and a lot of crew are sort of not out of work, but not doing ever so much. A lot of the crew we've got are in between studies at university, so they're obviously on summer break. Acting predominantly is quite a quiet time during the summer, so we really tied it in because when the shop was available and Susie had her baby, so it's kind of we didn't consciously choose this time, but someone is being very kind to us and looking down on us. And
so far.
We've had a lot of media coverage and response, so we've been on BBC Surrey, Eagle Radio, Camden News and Mail, a lot of local blogs as well who are coming down this weekend to film and sort of cover it for us. So there's been a lot of sort of local interest. Like I said, I think it's something quite different for the area. People were just quite keen to get involved and support it as well. And moving forward, the next thing is to try and build on that to get more people interested, so that when we come to the screening in October, we want to be able to put it on in London and invite prospective producers and things down to enjoy the evening with us, but also to try and take it further and develop a series with us. I hope that we get to make 2 really, really good series, and sort of get all our ideas down on paper, or sort of on paper and then into film, really. Yeah, I've got a really good feeling about it, and hopefully it'll happen.
This pilot episode is to kind of whet the audience's appetite. It's an introduction to the characters and an introduction to the style of comedy and the shop itself. But the storyline really pans out more in the progressive episodes. And it's almost a shame that we can't pack more into this pilot episode, but hopefully it will give enough of a flavour that people will want to know more, and then we can make both series.